I've got some news for you.
What good fortune brings you back to me, Jonathan?
Oh, Edgar's a
What is
vampire
it,
now,
my
by the way.
dear?
I'm afraid it's bad news, Elizabeth. The worst, actually.
It could be worse.
Please, speak up.
Edgar is no longer in McCullum's grasp. I resolved that matter.
Where is our good friend now? Is he well?
Of a sort.
Well,
His injuries
of
were
a sort.
mortal. I had no choice but to make him one of us. To save him. Or to punish him.
To punish him? I fail to understand. And what is the source of this cold tone in your voice?
Edgar Swansea was responsible for the Skal epidemic, Elizabeth. It was he who unleashed the deadly scourge upon London.
What? Are you certain? This is the most terrible accusation of all.
He confessed everything to me. He sought to cure the disease, to exploit vampire blood to stop the epidemic. But he unwittingly gave birth to a catastrophe.
All those poor victims. How could he do it? What happened?
Edgar's behavior was beyond lunacy. He had neither the discipline, knowledge, nor the proper facilities to conduct blood experiments.
I must say I'm shocked, Jonathan. Who would have thought it? And the poor patient. Let me guess. It was Harriet Jones, was it
Good
not?
guess.
Yes. That explains how Doris Fletcher was infected, and how she became an Ichor. She secretly visited her mother at Pembroke.
Then we have no choice. We must act quickly, Jonathan. We must return to the sewers and put an end to the threat poor Harriet embodies.
I have one more matter to discuss with you. Harriet Jones was the primary case, but do you know what a healthy carrier is?
There is a tone in your voice that frightens me, Jonathan. What are you trying to say?
It was your blood Edgar used for his experiment on Harriet Jones.
What? No. No. This can't be. Oh,
Elizabeth, are you all right?
no, I have to go.
What do you mean?
Leave me alone. Save the city, Jonathan. Save what can be saved.
Elizabeth, I need answers. Why did your blood
Stay
cause
away
this?
from me. Please. I swear I never was your
Wait!
enemy.
No! Elizabeth!
Okay then. She's not even painted anything yet. Gather the ingredients for the antidotes. Obtain a drop of William Marshall's blood from Lord Redgrave.
It's locked.
Well, that is going to be difficult. Obtain a drop of King Arthur's blood from Geoffrey McCullum. Not going to be easy either. And search for insulin in the old morgue. Everything not easy, but we can do it.
Now would be a good time to blend the recipe Marshall used when he fought the disaster. I think I know where to find what I need.
Yep, we're gonna go this route. So Redgrave is the first. This is gonna be annoying. I'm assuming it'll be a boss fight. Although, well, I can't say for sure that I know it will be. Actually, Calhoun, you're around here, right? Got some hint of you.
Almost forgot what it feels like to live an ordinary life.
Kimura, I haven't talked to you,
We
have
meet
I?
again, Mr. Kimura. In a more peaceful situation.
Dr. Reed, still visiting London by night?
We must both be nocturnal animals, you and I. After your captivity, I thought you'd be more cautious.
Breathing the cold night air helps calm my mind, sir. I've had the most frightening nightmares since I escaped that filthy jail.
How is the situation in the West End?
I've heard rumors about armed men patrolling and fighting infected citizens in these very streets. I was lucky they didn't shoot me when I was abducted.
May I ask you what you do for a living, Mr. Kimura?
I was a landlord. A wealthy one. And not a very kind one, I realized recently.
Why this sudden epiphany? Is it because of your near-death experience?
I was already feeling nostalgic about Weymouth, my hometown. With recent events, I'm thinking about going back there.
Okay.
What can you tell me about your abduction?
If you really want to know, I was locked in that building for 3 or 4 days. My jailer was insane, mumbling about sacrifice and voices.
That seems to be the case for most vampires I've met.
And why didn't he sacrifice you?
That was the weirdest part. He claimed to spill blood was not enough. It had to be done when some stars were aligned.
Which stars?
That's the whole point. He wanted me to talk to him about some Red Queen configuration or constellation. I've never heard of such an astronomical term.
It probably isn't.
What did he say about voices?
He constantly whined about the voice of his master, ordering him to do terrible things. He wanted to silence the voice by offering blood. My blood.
I mean, that makes sense from what we know.
Why are you so nostalgic for your hometown, Tadao?
I was focused so much on making money, I almost forgot that my relatives and friends are threatened by this epidemic.
Have you no friends at all?
Over the years, I'm afraid my greed turned me into my friend's adversary, while I became friends with my professional rivals.
Those you grew up with didn't share your views on money and success.
Would you believe I was once a member of poetry circles and an astronomy club? We were young, such joyful dreamers then. But I stopped laughing long ago.
Have you heard anything from your family?
I was not only a bad landlord, I was also a bad husband. I've not seen my wife and son for years. Busy, busy, busy.
At least now you're ready to go back and see them. But don't be surprised if your son bears a grudge, sir.
You make it sound like you suffered from an absent father yourself, Dr. Reed. Well, I'll keep your warning in mind.
I was just about to say, well, at least you've seen the errors of your ways.
Can you change? And is it what you really want? If so, it must come from within, not without.
I've seen what an altruistic gesture can do. Nothing forced you to save me, Dr. Reed, but you did. I will follow your example in these matters from now on.
There is no need to thank me. Rescuing a London citizen should not be out of the ordinary, though I'm afraid it may appear so in these difficult times.
You did not only rescue me, you fought for me. You put your life in danger to save me. That's quite extraordinary.
How will you cope if you're attacked again?
I don't know. I've heard about these men and women who patrol the West End every night, chasing criminals like my abductor. Maybe I should join them.
Don't do that.
Tell me, Tadao, why was your abductor so interested in your passion for astronomy?
I don't know. We met a few times at the Royal Greenwich Observatory. He seemed to share my hobby. Then he invited me to his house and locked me in.
Yes, astronomy is a fascinating subject. When I was a child, my mother bought a small telescope for my sister and I. We spent many a pleasant evening stargazing.
Stars are not just dots in the sky, Doctor. They are the key to our understanding of the cosmos. They remind us how insignificant we are.
You're right. But children love magic and stories. I remember our mother told us constellations have the power to protect us.
Protection by the light of the stars. That's sweet. You remember the name of these constellations?
Cygnus. The constellation that was supposed to protect Mary.
Memory's a strange thing. I can recite without hesitation the names of the 88 constellations, yet I barely remember my own childhood.
Did he fake his interest in astronomy to get close to you?
No. In his madness, he spoke about a blood sacrifice to be made to his master when the stars aligned to a specific configuration.
Okay.
Goodbye, Mr. Kimura. Take care.
Yes, take care.
Is there anything to connect me to this city anymore?
Even someone you're close to.
Whose blood can be purer than that of William Marshall? Lord Redgrave will have to spare me a drop.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. A great night, what?
What?
Calhoun, tell me about your relationship with Doris Fletcher.
Oh, Doris. Cold-fired and burning ice trapped in a perfect body. Our passion was as intense as it was brief. What an actress.
How did you meet her?
On a boat to France before the war. She was thinking about a career in Paris, and I was eager to try French gastronomy. We both returned disappointed.
I expect you've seen her on stage, too.
She really is the best actress of her generation. Such frailty and such strength at the same time. I hope she'll play again soon. She's been away for too long.
You sound surprisingly sad. Have you regrets?
I think of her as a divine dish. I'm glad I was able to taste it, but I regret I could only get a bite of her mystery.
You really loved her, then?
She fascinated me, Dr. Reed. I can't imagine what she must have endured through her life to reach such a level of emotion and sensibility.
So, did you try the restaurant I recommended?
Oh, yes. I can't thank you enough, my dear doctor. Exquisite, but expensive. But what is money made for, if not for little pleasures?
You disgusting pig.
I'm glad you enjoyed the place.
I do, Doctor, I do. Thank you again.
Okay. Sure, apparently fail a hint.
Goodbye,
Who
Mr.
cares?
Russell. I'm sure you'll take care of yourself.
You will. All right.
You are not welcome.
Okay. So red. Okay, I see. Back entrance. I do not look forward to seeing him. What are you doing, Karina? Can I get in this way? Yep, I can. I hope that once I enter this door, there's not going to be like 5 vampires attacking me at the same time.
I'm still persona non grata in the Ascalon Club. If I want to speak with Lord Redgrave, I'll have to improvise.
Yep. I was going to try sneaking around. Oh god, I hate these blood types. Them and their stupid barriers. Alright. Okay. The rest of this fight should be relatively easy. I say relatively. Come on, stamina, come back to me. Blood barrier's gone. And blood barrier's back. And blood barrier's gone. And he's gone. Alright. Oh, Lord Redgrave is over there.
Good evening, Lord Redgrave.
What are you doing here, traitor? I shall smite you for this audacity.
I'm not here to bicker, Lord Redgrave. I can put an end to this epidemic, but I need your assistance to do so.
Good. We've held out thus far, but the time has come to put an end to this crisis. Tell me, what do you need?
The blood of William Marshall.
The blood of William Marshall? Of my maker? Are you mad? This blood is the purest of all. My maker proffered it to me on the battlefield. I cannot hand it to you.
This is more important than the club, you or me. This is London's last hope.
I see. Well, in that case, given the gravity of the situation, I suppose I can spare you a drop.
Thank you, my lord.
If you manage to save this city, you'll prove yourself a veritable servant of the crown. So Godspeed, Dr. Reed. Our fate lies wholly in your hands.
That is quite the evil little choice there, because I did notice that one of the choices was stop this fast, which surely means telling him that you know he's not actually a progeny of William Marshall. And that is once again similar to Dorothy. That is a piece of information that you acquired, and you might, as a player, might think that this is useful. But I'm sure that if you had told Lord Redgrave that you know that he is not of William Marshall's blood, he would have attacked you at the very least. So I think I chose a very good option right there. Not to toot my own horn, but well, that being said, I don't know. Maybe all three options would have led to him giving me the blood. I will never. Well, I say I will never know. I'll look it up after I've finished the playthrough. But I will not know at least for a couple more weeks or days. I mean, I don't know how much longer the game is. Alright, let's go to the old mall. Yeah, God. Nope, wrong way. This way. God. Come on. I'm very quiet.
This one's mine!
God's sake. Alright, come on. Oh, God's sake. I can't believe I'm using my ultimate ability for this. Nope, nope, don't log on, come here. That was the intention, doing damage to all. You're annoying. You get out of the way. Ow, that was not what I wanted. Alright, he's done, almost done now. Okay, and he's done now. Ow. And now he's done. Didn't go great, but it could have gone a lot worse. Nope. I'm gone. I hope the enemies here haven't respawned, although they might well have. No, apparently not. This way, I assume? Well,
It's locked, all right.
yeah. For God's sake, why is this locked? Can I enter this from in here? Maybe I can. Does look like it. You guys fight a bit among yourselves. Well, I say among yourselves, I mean they are enemies as well. It's not like they're completely randomly fighting other people that they associate with. Yes, help me a bit more. Ow. Come on, you can do this random prune down. Nope, apparently not. Why did I take so much damage? I mean, here's level 33. And he's also dead. Oops, I didn't mean to make that.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
I'll take the blood. That's just a quarantine thing. Alright.
It's locked.
This is locked as well. That is interesting. Is there no entry here? Can I go through this? No. Why do I have a hideout here that I can't access? Peculiar. But there's nothing I can do about it.
Speak English, do ya?
I do speak English, yes. Also, I'm currently preoccupied with something else. I'd really like to get in there. Nope. Then again, it probably would matter.
It's locked, all right.
Can I go somewhere else from here, maybe? Nope, alright. To the hospital then. Not wasting any more time on this. Doesn't matter if there's a hideout here. I mean, I would have liked to fill up on syringes and stuff, but... I love how they didn't hear me. I just waltzed into here and she's still just looking at this. Yes, 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 I'm going. Come on. Don't act like you can actually do something against me.
Bloody leech!
Bloody leech, you say? Bloody guard of Prion.
Roll back to the hell that spawned you!
Ow. No stamina. I mean, whatever you tried to do just there, that was a massive waste of your time. You made me run low on blood. No Hutchinson. You're a shadow. Don't you know that fighting against me as a shadow Akin is a hopeless endeavor? Try all you want. Also, just because I'm a traitor doesn't mean that you have to kill me. And Lord Redgrave isn't that opposed to me anymore. He gave me William Marshall's blood, I mean. I can't be that bad to him. So what if this is Ascalon's domain? It's mine too. Don't you dare kill off that vampire before I can. Alright. That was dumb. do you have such good aim from so far away? Even through the railing. Come here. Go over the railing. Go over. Oh god, I missed. Didn't go over the railing. I'm disappointed. What did he drop? Well, another 100 shillings. That never hurts. Alright, I'll deal with you then. Okay, never mind. Deal with her then. Alright, that was a quick finish. Which way am I even going? Oh my god, I am sorry. Wow. Alright, I'll make it up to you. If I remember, I'll skip this part. Jesus Christ. Where am I going? Actually, never mind. It's not far. It's just a slight waste of time. I didn't need to find some of the enemies that I did, but it's not like it took me ages to get back here. Like, this is where the morgue is, right? The other side of it.
I cannot use garlic, but there may be a substitute in the Pembroke Hospital drug storage.
Before I go into the morgue, which is here, I'll quickly fill up on syringes and stuff. You never know what I'll have to face in that morgue. Okay, up here. And okay, I can't do that, but I've got enough for this. Ergots are mine. I'm sure I can recycle some junk for that. Yep. Large boxes of pills. I only need enough for one anyway. Alright. Actually, wait a second. William Marshall's memoirs. Oh, yeah. Good thing I did that. Is there anything I can still do with these? I've already maxed that. I've not done these yet. Because I don't have enough white phosphorus and sodium hydroxide. I do have enough rivets though. So, stun, yep. I'm mainly doing it for stuns, so we're upgrading this. The normal pistol is maxed. Do I have anything else that would be cool? The saber, just because I can. And put some damage or blood points. How much blood points does the hacksaw? 5. And it's got 240 damage. Well, I'm gonna say the saber absorbs more blood points. Anything else? Charlotte's steak. I'm never gonna use a steak, but I've got the aluminium parts for it anyway, so I might as well. Decrease stamina or add stun points. Well, we'll add stun points. And we'll decrease the stamina consumption afterwards. Alright. Just so if we wanted to, we could. Alright. That's fine. Wait. Bullets. Alright. Now I'm ready for the morgue. Let's see what awaits us in there. Rakesh, you're healthy, good. Who's in here, right? I'm gonna assume all the skulls in here have leveled up as well. Although I don't really see a reason why they would, like, just purely story-wise. They're pretty isolated down there. Oh. Well, that makes sense as well. The Prevent guards are down here. I mean, they had taken over the hospital in a way, so it would make sense that they've also gone down here.
You're mine, vermin!
They're so tanky.
I'll send you back.
Oh, yep. Right turn. I tried to sort of phase past him, but then again, I've been explained this multiple times. That's not teleporting, it's just going very fast. So obviously I can't go through him. But I tried to do so anyway. Anything? No, I came through here. Of course there's nothing in here. Give me a second. The insulin is apparently up. Alright. And if I can pick up through from here. No. Alright, but I'm happy I don't have to go downstairs. Yep, it's supposed to be on this floor. But further this way. Anything else I can find? No.
Best to be moving on. It's not that! Freeman shall prevail!
Oh, wow. There's a few of them.
No rest for the wicked!
Okay.
Stop!
Actually, that's bad call to put myself in that position. Let's just kite these around here.
Oh my god! Christ, he's dead!
Okay. And just a bit more to go.
I ought you to step back!
Yep, I will do so. And you're done. That being said, I am a bit curious on what is downstairs. And if there is anything worth checking out. But first of all, where is the insulin? 20 meters. Can I actually? Okay. I'm supposed to find it, I guess. The game says somewhere around here.
There it is. Insulin. Much more efficient than garlic against blood poisoning and sepsis, and much less dangerous for me. Thank you, Dr. Polescu.
Is there more up here? Yep, there is. Wait. Quietly. Just quietly. Gonna run out of... Okay. Just about didn't run out of stamina. But there is nothing up here. Well, excuse me, but I'm gonna have to check out down below. It's just my natural curiosity at work. Oh.
Easy does it, boys!
More of them. Yep. Wait, come on.
Burn, burn!
Yep. Leave me alone.
Rush this beast!
Nope. I don't want to go through here. You're annoying me. Come on, finish him. Good. Ow, that hurts. What about my blood barrier? Is that gone already? Come on. Finish him off. Finish him off. Okay. Now this is gonna be a bit easier. No, okay, never mind. That just takes my stamina away. It doesn't take my health away, so I'm fine. Do this. 2 attacks. Go away. Overstayed my welcome a bit. Two attacks. Go away. Ah, that has too much reach. God. Come on. Oh god. Okay. Come on, come out of here. I've got my health back. Okay. There's a guy I don't want to see. Yep, that's exactly why. Okay. See ya. Have fun down there. Okay, wait. There's my health back. I forgot I can't flee. Well, going down here was a terrible decision. I have somehow survived this terrible decision. And this better have been worth it. If there's absolutely nothing down here, I'm going to be annoyed.
It's locked, all right.
And that may very well be the case. Yep, we're going in. Okay, he doesn't have poison gas. He's not that annoying. I can do that. Why am I losing health? What happened?
Remember your vows!
Ow.
Fear no evil!
Yep.
We do the Lord's work here!
Come on. Alright. He's almost dead.
Unrest for the wicked!
Why is his reach so far? No aim.
I'll send you back in a fucking
Ow. That was unlucky.
vampire!
Yep. Ow.
Shall prevail!
Okay.
You're mine, Vampyr!
Why don't they hit each other, by the way, with these bullets?
No rest! Get my fucking face!
Now that there's only one guy remaining, I can take my time with him.
You're mine!
Nope, no shots. That was not nice. Alright. What did I find? 2 potassium permangates. Okay, I can at least fill up here. That's decent. But there's nothing else around here, is there? There really is nothing to discover here. Well. I am slightly annoyed. But there's nothing we can do about it. Guess we're going back. And with back, I mean we're going to McCollum. Actually, did I see something there? No. However, before we go to McCollum, we're gonna have to do something about our health and the state of our blood. And the thing we'll do about it is go to sleep. Now, where exactly was our bed? This way. I'm still terrible with directions, don't get me wrong, but I know some things. Here we go. Have I fully? Yeah, still fully refilled. Alright, we've got a 7,000 experience. That's not that much, but let's see what we can do with it. How about our blood cauldron, our ultimate ability? We'll upgrade that. What about the blood barrier? It recovers quicker. Maybe not. Coagulation. That basically just stuns them. What does this do? Blood gain. Oh, that's what it does. That sounds more useful. Yep, we'll go into this. Do I want Shadow Mist? I might do in the future, but not now. And I could increase my health or endurance. Or my blood capacity. Or I could carry more bullets. I actually think I'm gonna go with blood capacity. Yeah. That's fine. No, I don't want to cancel, I want to confirm. Alright, what's with the districts? Major events. Yep, major district events. About accidental deaths. The inhabitants of London live in fear of physicians. Delayed interventions, barefaced favoritism, and strange experimental treatments. This scarcity of professionalism is crystallized in Pembroke Hospital, Whitechapel, where deontology was discharged a long time ago. The Pembroke administration hides behind a facade of dedication and rectitude, but those of us who know any of their patients, or worse, were among them, are aware of their deceit. In this temple devoted to dread, you will have to pay to get a bed. You will catch illnesses you never knew existed, and your corpse will be relieved of its possessions in a morgue. Here, patients die overnight of wounds they never bore upon their arrival, and they call them accidents. I briefly interviewed Dr. Swansea, head of administration, declaimed the pedantic timor mortis conturbat me, fear of death confounds me, before forcing us out of the establishment. Quotes in Latin will not be enough to keep us away from their morbidity. Volunteers are welcome to join me tomorrow morning in front of the hospital to demand clear facts about the state of this medical institution. Come in numbers. EW. But Swansea is still happy and healthy, and we've sanitized the Pembroke Hospital. Okay, that is fair. The docks. There's been a lot of healing going on. And the district status has improved up to 70%, which is where it'll stay. And a lot of healing in Whitechapel as well. And Whitechapel's health status has reached 82%. It's stable. Very nice. And well known West End is sick. Death of Aloysius Dawson. A highly respected resident of the City District passed away last night. Aloysius Dawson, co-founder and head of the Dawson & Dawson Company at 71 years of age. It was no secret that Mr. Dawson's health had recently declined. The once joyful businessman had almost disappeared from social events since the tragic death of his twin brother. An influential man, Aloysius Dawson was also a great art collector and a concerned philanthropist. Recently he had campaigned for an audacious plan to save London from the Spanish flu by raising a quarantine wall to separate the districts and contain the epidemic. But only a few hours before his death, the magnate had given orders to cancel the construction of the wall. More surprisingly, large donations of money have been received by all major London hospitals, while equally important contributions have been made to the smaller clinics and dispensaries. Does it mean Aloysius Dawson, a man known for his fortitude and conservative opinions, was finally touched by grace? Who could say? Only one thing is certain. All over the city, thanks to that man's late generosity, stocks of medical supplies have been replenished, and the death toll has significantly been lowered in the last 24 hours. No doubt hundreds of grateful citizens we all will be at the St. Mary churchyard to accompany the final journey of their benefactor. SLA. Yep, everything's gone great. And with this, I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.